Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is another Pat Mcgrath weekday. So we are going to play in some more Pat Mcgrath. These are both what I won out of Xinia's giveaway where she had like 18 winners or 19 winners. And so these are part of what I won in a lippy. I was so excited to get these because I didn't have them. So I was super, super excited to have them. And I am going to use both of them and we're going to create a look. I'm going to prime the eyes. I'm going to use my Kaleidos today. And I've been using a brush. I saw Xinia use a brush on her eyes and with primer, and ever since then I'm like, what is this sorcery that I'd never known of, using a brush to put in my primer, and I love it. So ever since, so thank you for that. Thank you, Xinia, for everything. I will link Xinia's channel down below. If you don't know her, please go check her out. She has such a fun spirit about her. She has one of the largest hearts of anybody I ever known. She's just a sweetheart. So please go over, show her some love, let her know that you're from my channel. I know a lot of you already know Xinia, but I know not everybody does. So I want to make sure that if you don't, that you would go give her some love. Check her out. Subscribe. All right. Now these are all shimmers, and I think this is almost like a matte, but it has a little bit of shimmery to it, but I'm going to still just use everything I have here. I'm not going to pull in any other palettes that I know of. You get into a look and sometimes you're like, okay, I need to do this. So there's no rules in makeup. Okay. So I'm going to create a look that, I said it in another video, but I really went kind of bold with that look. But I'm going to have a more pared back brown look, but with a pop of teal or blue, this blue that's in here that everybody's afraid of. Just to show you that you don't have to be afraid of blues or greens or whatever color. You don't have to cover the entire eye with that color. You can add it as a pop, add it with a brown. So that's what we're going to do today. And let's just quit talking about it and let's just do it. How about that? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to go in with this brown right here. And as much as I love Pat Mcgrath and her bouginess, I think what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to pop them out and put them in a Z palette. I think I'll use them more too that way. So I'm just going to, okay. Yeah, it's a matte, but it has some sparkle to it. So I'm going to put that darker, and then maybe there's another, if there's a shimmer in there, I might lighten it up with the shimmer. Because I don't, woo, man, that's almost black. It's darker than what it looks like in the pan. Usually it's darker in the pan and lighter on the eye, but it's lighter in the pan, darker on the eye. That's a first, or rare at least at that. It's usually opposite. I don't want to take that up too high because it is so pigmented that I want it to, see, that's more of the, that got a little away from, it got a little away from me. So I'll go in and kind of buff that out a little bit. And so I'm going to go in with this. It looks like a shimmer, but it doesn't look like super shimmery. So I'm hoping it'll, oh yeah. Yeah, it'll buff out that other one real nicely. That has a little bit of shine to it, but it's not a super foiled shadow. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and we're going to take that and just put it it's kind of more of a gold. These are really surprising me. It might be because one of my lights is out, but the colors are kind of surprising me on the eyes. They're not matching up with what's in the pan. That's definitely a foiled shadow. It's beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to take that blue right there. Oh, they do have the shade names. Well, Lapis Luxury is what we're going to go into. I got to take it up a little bit and so that you can actually see the blue when my eyes are open. I will blend those together also. And I've learned, instead of turning my head and looking in the mirror, having a little mirror is the way to do it. Okay, see how it's just a pop. It's not like my whole eye is blue. This is way you can use your blues, your greens, and all that stuff without feeling like it is, you know, a blue eye look. You know what I mean? That can get more scary. I'm just kind of meshing it in. Okay. Yes. And now I'm going to add a little bit more blue just to the, once I combined it. I just want to concentrate it in this area a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to do the underneath, and I'm going to go in with the blue first, and I'm going to take that underneath there, and I'm going to take that kind of far there on both sides. I'm just going to go right into that dark brown on this other one and connect it. And it may look a little crazy right now. I still kind of look like, oh, little much, but once you do your lashes and your eyeliner and everything else, then it just all comes together. So sometimes, you know, you can get scared and think that you need to wipe something off, you know, because it's too bold or it's just not going the way that you want. This, I would never go out of the house looking like this, like it's not finished. Finish the entire thing, and then if you don't like it, then you can wipe it off. You know what I mean? But finish out the whole thing, because sometimes you look a little crazy until you get to the end of the process. You know what I mean? Since I'm trying to pare this back a little bit, I'm just going to go in with a black liner, or I could even do brown. Let me just do brown. Like, I hardly ever wear brown, so why not? So I'm going to go into the ColourPop brown liner, Call Me, I think. Yeah, make sure it wasn't like a purplish color or anything like that. So since I don't kind of do more pared back, I'm gonna not do teal or something like I normally would. We'll do this one, do this brown. And I think this is maybe the second time I've used this liner. See, just adding the liner just kind of made everything more polished, just having the liner, and toned it down. Like, I have blue on my eyes, but it's not the, you know, it's not like, oh my goodness, she's got blue eyeshadow on kind of look, you know what I mean? You know, it's like you could wear this to the grocery store and still feel comfortable in it kind of look, you know what I mean? Okay, so we've got that going on. I'm going to pop off here, do the rest of my face makeup, put on a lip and my eyelashes, and we'll talk about what I put on my face after the fact, and I will see you in a few. Okay guys, this is my final look. Of course, it's, you know, it jazzes it up some whenever I put on the lashes, but still, you know, You tell me, you guys. Okay, take a look. I did lighten it up in the inner corner, and I'll tell you what all I used on my face. But I mean, do you think that this is a way that you could use blue? If you're afraid of blue, let me know down in the comments down below. I know that I have spoken to a couple of you guys, or a few of you guys, and so do you think this is doable for you that are, you know, worried about stepping out on the blue ledge or the green ledge or some crazy color that, you know, if you want, because I know that some people just don't like blue eyeshadow. That's fine. You know, same thing with glitter. Like, if you don't like it, that's fine. But like, if you're scared of it, can we come up with a way that you feel comfortable if you want to use it, but you're just not knowing how to do it? So, or which way is going to look best. So I thought I would show this. I've done something similar to this look. It was more warmer than this one. This one's a little bit more cool tone. Pat McGrath's browns are more of like a cool tone brown, and it has that gold in it. But, you know, each time that I use blue in this manner, or even greens if it's really bright or whatever, I really, really do enjoy this look. It is something that I would wear to the grocery store. Maybe not as dramatic lashes as I picked, because I do wear lashes a lot of places, but not probably on this level. I kind of pare it back on the lashes a little bit, but this is definitely something I'd wear out and go somewhere. So anyways, you let me know what you think down below, and we'll go over, on the inner corner is Ofra, and I used the white in this little divided highlighter Beverly Hills. So I used the white just to kind of brighten up in the center. My highlighter on my cheekbone is the Studio 54 Nomad highlighter. I did a swatch comparison, dupe, and alternative video that is up on my channel right now. I'll put it in the description box below. But when I did that, I got out all my highlighters and all kinds of shadows and just different things that I haven't played with in a little while. And I got this back out, and I was just like, oh, that's so pretty. So just, it has a multi-dimension to it, different colors. It's like a multi-shifter highlighter. So that is what's on my cheeks. I used Essence Lash Princess on the lower lash line and underneath my lashes. I used LeLePosh and Earthworm. I think this is like one of my new favorite nudes. It is definitely a good color for my skin tone. And then I use Beeper Liner with it. And then I used the Urban Decay Brow Box on my brows. Lashes, I have no idea. And then on my cheeks, I used the Natasha Denona Love Glow. Also, I won the palettes from Xinia, and she decluttered this and gave me this little palette also. And this is my first blush palette, so I really, really enjoy it a lot. So I really love that. And then, on my face is Pat McGrath in shade, let's see, light medium 10. That's the foundation that I have on today, and I use some Morphe setting spray. So that is it, you guys. So let's talk down below. Let me know if this is a doable blue eye look and what you guys think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you guys all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.
I gave you my heart.